I had this idea for an epic adventure video, and then nothing. The idea just faded. I started doubting the footage, thinking the story wasn't strong enough, not captivating, not worth sharing. But maybe that's just me, because through this, we all hear stories. We want to see where the trail leads, what others discover out there. We want to feel like we're part of someone else's journey, if only for a moment. And deep down, we're all curious about how the story ends. At least, that's how I see it. This story will be short. It's not a once-in-a-lifetime trip. It's not epic, dramatic, or unique. It's just about a group of regular off-road loving people heading out to the desert to celebrate a friend's birthday. Simple, real, and maybe that's enough.
Epic fail. Still gonna eat it though.
We arrive at our campsite late in the day, with just enough daylight left to set up and start dinner. Tonight's meal, baked potatoes in the Omnia stovetop oven. A simple recipe, just potatoes, cheese, broccoli, sour cream chives, and butter. But instead of the usual bacon, we went with chopped steak. It's an easy dish to make, but trust me, it's packed with flavor and seriously satisfying after a long day on the trail.
Fire is crackling. Oh.
Have you had any Julian apple pie before?
I have not.
What do you think?
That's very good. I usually don't have apple pie at all, but this is... Wow, that's good. That's very good. I like, there's a taste of cinnamon, which is gives it that really good taste.
We got here yesterday. This is a beautiful spot in Anza Borrego. Got our friends from San Diego and our friend Chris from Explore X in Arizona, who's got the camera on, helping me film this. Last night I made some dinner for them. We had some baked potatoes with steak, and this morning I woke up craving chorizo and eggs. So I'm gonna make some burritos, and as soon as everybody gets up, we're gonna have breakfast ready. This part of Anza Borrego is one of my favorite spots. It's a really simple trail to get in. It's pretty cool because there's an area where there are some pictographs, and we are gonna check that. Before that, we're gonna have some breakfast. And yeah, we're in this spot. We're 6 vehicles with 4 wood trailers, So yeah, there's plenty of room for everyone here. From here, we're gonna keep on exploring Anza Borrego and find another camping spot for tonight. After that breakfast, now we're gonna go for a hike. This trip is gonna be a pretty relaxing one. We're just gonna, spend time at the camp, chatting, having food, drinking, whatever. And here we're just gonna go and check out the pictographs. It's supposed to be pretty cool, so we'll see. So, how's it going, buddy?
It's going good.
Next Tuesday it's your birthday, and
Yep.
you're here with the family and friends.
Yep.
Celebrating.
Yes, sir.
And you bring your cattle with you.
A horse, all he needs is a saddle.
So we're doing this short hike. It's about a mile to the pictographs from the trailhead and where we're camping. And it's around 60s, the mid 60s degrees. So it's not that bad. Beautiful weather. Jerry's got the baby cover for the sun. So we're good.
Before you reach the pictographs, there's a trail. Quiet, dusty, and lined with desert sage. It starts from the Blair Valley Primitive Campground, just a narrow path winding through open desert and scattered boulders. The air is dry but peaceful. The only sounds? Your boots crunching on sand. The wind rustling through brittle brush, yucca, and the sharp leaves of agave. As you walk, you pass hints of the past. Stone formations, ancient morteros, and hardy plants that have learned to thrive under the desert sun. It's a short hike, less than a mile round trip, but it feels like you're stepping through time. And then, carved into the rock face beneath a sheltering cliff, they appear, the pictographs, symbols of a people who walked this land long before us. Tucked deep in the Anza Borrego Desert lies a quiet piece of ancient history, the Blair Valley pictographs. These sacred markings were created by the Kumeyaay people, who live in the land long before roads, maps, or names. Using natural pigments like red ochre, they painted symbols onto rocks, sunbirds, grids, and geometric patterns. Their exact meaning is still a mystery. Some say they mark spiritual journeys. Others believe that they track the stars or tell stories of survival. What we do know, these are not just paintings. These are echoes of a people who understood the desert, its silence, its power, and its rhythm. The trail to the pictographs is short, but the connection you feel when you stand before them, that lasts. So when you visit, tread lightly. These walls aren't just stones, they're memories.
Oh, this is pretty cool. Oh, look at this. Oh man. Oh. Guys, this area is new to us and it's amazing. You're gonna love it. Let me show you this.
Deep in Smuggler Canyon, the trail ends at the towering 70-foot dry waterfall, carved by time and silence. From the edge, you can see Vallecito Valley stretching in the distance, wide, open, and timeless. It's not just a drop-off, it's a desert overlook that reminds you how small we are and how big this land really is.
That is high.
So Chris, this is new to you.
It's awesome.
It's new to us too.
Yeah.
We've been here and we've never been here before. So
This is such an incredible, just good to be out. Every time you get a chance to get out here, you can see stuff like this. It's just what it's all about.
absolutely, man.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's great.
Love it.
amazing locations like this one? I find them using the Onyx off-road app. It's my go-to tool for mapping out every adventure. Loaded with powerful features like offline maps, trail discovery, feature routes, and a massive database with over 650,000 miles of trails. You'll also get weather overlays, fire data, dispersed camping layers, and a whole lot more. If you're serious about exploring, this app changes the game. Download it, use my discount code, and start making your adventures unforgettable. Boy, that was a good camping spot. We had a really good night's sleep last night. It was a bit chilly. It was in the mid-40s, but there was no wind at all. And yeah, we had a good dinner, good chat around the fire. And then this morning we got up early. We had some breakfast, and then we did the pictograph trail hike. I never done that trail before, and it's right there. I've camped several times in that spot, which, by the way, is one of my favorite camping spots. Even though it's really popular because of the pictographs, that camping spot is really nice. It got this beautiful views. You got room for the vehicle, and the place is awesome. So yeah, we had a really good night's sleep, and now we're gonna head back into the desert and to look for a new camping spot for tonight. Vallecito Creek Road is a 5.9-mile off-road trail in Anza Borrego Desert State Park, rated 3 out of 10 in difficulty. Once part of the Southern Overland Trail, it's been used for thousands of years by the Kumeyaay and early pioneers heading west. The route runs from State Route 2 to Arroyo Seco del Diablo, winding through sandy washes and towering mud walls, and connecting to Arroyo Tapiado, the mud caves, and the famous Diablo Drop-off. It's a scenic, historic gateway into the Carrizo Badlands.
We're 5. That's not good. We all know that's not good. So we just arrived to Diablo Drop-off. As you can see, the main hill is pretty much clean. They graded it not long ago, but there are 3 routes. We used to have 2. Was this one? It's a little harder, and one in the middle, and a new one that somebody made over there. I don't know why, but whatever is there. We are gonna. Oh, there's a 4th one, which is not cool, guys. But anyways. We're gonna take the trailers down, so we're not gonna take this one. It's just too hardcore for the trailers, and we're not in that. That's not the idea for today's trip. So we're just gonna take it easy. But we're gonna stop and have some lunch here, and then we're gonna get back on the road. Let's do it.
At the Diablo Drop-off, we chose the far left line. A bit more technical, especially with the trailers in tow. The plan? Hug the left wall as tight as possible. That way, the trailer will stay more level and avoid the deep center ruts that could shift the weight. Now, the suspension on the Pater camper trailers is top-notch, and the electric brakes are seriously impressive. But when you're off-roading with gear like this, it's always smarter to reduce risk whatever you can. Control, line choice, and a little extra patience, that's how you keep the adventure going. I'm running 38s on my rig, and right here, you can really see the difference. Jerry's Gladiator is on 40s, and he just walks over those ruts like nothing. It's wild how just a couple of inches in tire diameter can make that big of a difference out here. Even though this trail doesn't have large obstacles, those deeper sections can really test your setup, and every inch counts. Mike's 392 is almost identical to mine. Hemi, 38s, Terraflex long arm, and Falcon coilovers. It's a solid setup for towing off-road. And with the trailer's e-brakes controlled by the Red Arc Tow Pro, descents like this feel smooth and controlled. Our friend Ginger Bell, rocking her little Mojo JL on 38s, built with a solid suspension setup and gear for crawling. Don't let the name fool you, this rig holds its own on any trail. And here's Ginger's husband Rob, cruising down the Diablo Drop-off in his Gladiator on 40s. Smooth, confident, and making it look easy. Tell you, Diablo Drop-off is always fun to do, and what I like about it is ever changing. Sometimes they grade the track or just really bad, depends on the rain or whatever. The only thing I noticed is that there are already 4 tracks there. I don't know, we shouldn't be making new off-road tracks, right? But hey, they're there, so you just gotta take care of that place. But yeah, it's always fun to do that at Diablo Drop-off. There was a lot of traffic today. There was a lot of vehicles going up and down. So, but yeah, we enjoyed it. We made it to our planned camp spot, but it was already taken. With daylight fading fast, we decided to pivot and set up camp nearby. Not bad for a plan B waypoint. Plenty of room for all the rigs, flat ground, and a mountain at our back giving us just enough shelter from the wind. As the sun dipped behind the ridge, we settled in. The vibe was calm, one of those quiet desert evenings where everything slows down. We got our gear unpacked, trailers leveled, lights on. And just like that, we were ready to cook up some dinner and enjoy the night under the stars. Tonight's meal? Something simple, hearty, and hot off the fire. The kind of camp dinner that tastes even better after a long day on the trail. So tonight is the second and the last night of our camping trip, and we just arrived to this camping spot and we set up camp, and now we're cooking some dinner. And what I'm making is arrachera that Mike cooked in the grill, and I made a salsa with chile de árbol, jalapeno, onion, garlic, a little bit of cumin, salt, and oil. So what I'm gonna do is mix that salsa with the meat and make a burrito.
Super easy to make.
And what's a burrito without guacamole? I made a special one. Guacamole mixed with a spicy chile de árbol salsa, then added some onions and tomato for that extra punch of flavor. Simple, but next level. Perfect trail fuel with a kick. The burritos turned out really tasty, but that wasn't the only thing on the menu. Our buddy Chris is a seriously talented camp cook, and he brought a few favorites of his own to the table. Because out here, good food isn't just fuel, it's part of the experience. All right, tonight Chris is cooking something that looks pretty cool. What do you got there, buddy?
Yeah, so we're gonna do meatball soup, and we're going to get it to boil, and then we're gonna let it simmer for about a half hour. We're gonna then add some peppercorns, some bay leaves, some parsley in a cheesecloth, and then we're gonna let that cook for about 15 minutes, and then we're gonna put in some carrots, onions, celery, and potatoes.
That's awesome.
And then we're gonna let it cook a little bit more, and then we're gonna add finally the meatballs and some cabbage.
There you go.
And hopefully everyone can enjoy.
Thank you so much, man, for cooking.
Oh, that's a pleasure. Just love being out here.
All right, Robert, what is that?
It's a pop-up fire pit.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah,
For this area that we're not supposed to burn wood on the ground.
So basically this suspends the firewood, keeps it nice and above ground so you don't get in trouble, get a ticket.
Yep.
And keeps everybody nice and toasty.
And this is made by Pop-Up Fire Pit.
Pop-up fire pit.
I'm gonna check it out. It's awesome. Oh, there you go. We have a little desert bear here. Hi, baby.
Hi.
After that hike to the pictographs, a long day behind the wheel, and an incredible camp-cooked dinner, it was time to wind down. We gathered around the fire, shared stories, laughs, and that quiet sense of satisfaction only the desert can give you. A perfect end to the day before calling it a night under the stars. This short and fun adventure ends today. I'm on my way home, back home. It's a Sunday, so everybody's gonna work tomorrow. Chris from Arizona, he's going back to Arizona right now, and he's got a YouTube channel, and he's gonna be posting a video about this adventure. Here's the link to his channel right here. Jerry's going back to work tomorrow. Tuesday is his birthday, so I'm gonna be giving him a call. Even though this weekend was to celebrate his birthday, so that's what we did. Mike is going back home also, and you know, Ginger and Robert also, they join us this time. Awesome couple, really cool Jeeps, and we had a blast. I hope you like this video. It's a little different, kind of relaxing and short, but if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you subscribe, that helps me a lot, and I love to read your comments. Thank you for watching.